we talked about the feud between Megyn Kelly and Newt Gingrich. Obviously, a lot of people have a problem with his framing of her critique of him being about her obsession with sex. Let's find out if he thinks he won. Well, he responded to her claims about anger management issues by tweeting out, "For the record, Megyn Kelly was wrong. I don't have anger management issues. I do have media bias issues."
Zinger!
He got
Rabies!
it. Burned. You're the puppet. But anyway, so he thinks he did okay there. Now, Donald Trump also commented this. You're going to see in video 4.
She wants to withdraw that statement so badly, Newt. And by the way, congratulations, Newt, on last night. That was an amazing interview. That was an amazing... We don't play games, Newt, right? We don't play games.
Except for maybe a fun game of pin the tail on the crotch or something like that. They do seem to play those games. Now, also a little bit scarier. Now, this isn't specifically Newt Gingrich or Donald Trump, but look at what a Donald Trump advisor tweeted out in response to the feud. Newt Gingrich just destroyed Megyn Kelly, shows she is totally biased against Mr. Trump and not very smart. Mr. Trump has long known. I don't know what that means, that Mr. Trump has long known, but that's not the scary part. The next tweet, Megyn Kelly made a total fool out of herself tonight attacking real Donald Trump. Watch what happens to her after this election is over.
Jesus, what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
I believe it means, I know Jared disagrees with me, I believe it means he knows that Trump TV is going to take off, so after the election, conservatives are going to be so against Fox News that her career is going to go down and they're going to watch Fox News instead, or Trump TV instead.
You know what's going to happen after the election?
Rabies!
Rabies is going to happen. That's probably what he means. But a lot of people see, watch what happens to her, a woman in the media. Coming from the Trump campaign, a little bit scary.
So I want to get into that because this is where I think the Trump campaign is massively wrong. But I'm curious what JR's take on watch what happens after the election.
We know how this works. And I know this campaign is significantly more amateur run than others. But these guys work in communications and speaking and getting messages out. That's what they do. They know how to say things that will incite certain things in some people, and they still have this covered. It's people don't like attorney or lawyer type of talk. You say something, you hit some buttons, and then you have enough deniability to say, I didn't really say that. Look at it. It couldn't possibly mean what you read it to be. You're the racist. You know, whenever somebody says, that was a racist dog was a thing, you said, the fact that you said that about me makes you the racist. Yeah. So in this case, watch what happens to her. Enough people who hate her and say, oh, look at the blood coming out of you know where. I didn't really say, what do you mean? I meant out of her eyes. So then you can always have some deniability to say something else, and that's what they were doing here.
I have a decision. You're both right. So they're saying it in a way where they can turn around and say, no, I meant after the election we'll do Trump TV. And they do, I think they largely do mean it that way, but they also 40% kind of mean watch yourself. Because if this was by itself, I'd say, no, John's totally right. They just are talking about TV. But this is in the context of this election cycle where they've done this many times, as JR points out.
That's true.
Right? I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying watch your frickin' back. I'm not saying anything, but maybe the Second Amendment guys can do something about Hillary Clinton. I mean, if you're willing to say that, you're not willing to, imply somewhat of a threat against Megyn Kelly? No, you are. So I think they're doing both.
Joe Walsh.
That's possible.
John pointed out to me a Joe Walsh tweet today, and I hate to give the guy some publicity, but he said, on November 8th, I'm voting for Trump. On November 9th, if Trump loses, I'm grabbing my musket. You in?
Yeah.
Jake Tapper responded and said, what does that mean? He responded again and said, this means civil disobedience. Do anything to take back our country.
No, a musket does not mean civil disobedience. It means the opposite.
It also means that you're a clown.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So then,
okay, yeah, I got
it's
you.
Scary. It's
so
scary.
Now, I defended Newt a little bit on their initial fight on air. I will not be defending them at all on any of this. So there's two parts of this. One we just discussed. It's horrific to threaten Megyn Kelly in any way, shape, or form, to threaten anyone in the press or otherwise. So it's just they're unconscionable as usual, let alone the side unconscionable things that they are doing, like Trump calling her a bimbo. That's crazy, man. I can't believe that you call a news anchor a bimbo. That's it's so nuts. I can't wrap my mind around it. We've gotten used to his madness, but we shouldn't. Okay, and then for them to say, "Oh, you got destroyed." What are you, a third grader? And I mean, you're an official
Well, to be
part
fair,
of a...
that's like every Huffington Post headline is John Oliver destroyed blank.
No, I know, but you're official part of a presidential campaign. You don't go around and say, "Oh, we destroyed you," right?
That's true.
And, okay, and then to say, "Oh, she's not smart," then you're making it weirdly personal. You guys are a bunch of freaks. So now that's part one on all the things that they did wrong. Now the other part of it is that they really think they won this exchange. It's amazing. Now, even if I think that Megyn Kelly's framing was, arguably unfair in parts, although she was right on the substance, optics-wise, you did not win that. No matter what I think of it, Newt Gingrich pointing at her like this.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, it does not come across as something that is going to be appealing. By the way, it's on Fox News. To Fox News viewers who watch her show, presumably because they kind of like her, right? And some of them are women, and Fox News have carefully cultivated that female audience through shows like Megyn Kelly, and Newt Gingrich comes yelling at them and pointing his finger at them. Whether you think he's right or wrong, it is not good politics. And then to double down on it like, hey, that's how we roll. Yeah, we got you chick, right? Oh, for Christ's sake. This is the most incompetent campaign I've ever seen.